Hello, Jenna here. Today I am solving the great first world problem of free audiobooks. I'll be starting to read to you, chapter by chapter, one of my favorite books called A Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valenti. Now, this is an absolutely gorgeous book to read, and I must say it's perfect in every way. It's one of my favorite books, but it is almost just that much more magical to listen to it, because Catherine M. Valenti's writing style, she uses a lot of imagery, and it's really, really special to hear it read aloud, because you can see the movie playing in your mind. It's just a whole different experience to listen to it. So I wanted to share that with you. So a little background on the story now. This is a book about a 12-year-old girl from Omaha who gets whisked away by a wind spirit to a magical place called Fairyland. The story then follows her as she goes on various adventures and meets tons of crazy creatures and people. It's a super fun read, and I highly recommend it to anyone who likes a very eloquent writing style and quirky adventures. I would give it a 5 out of 5 stars for its sheer beauty. The words just are so eloquently put together. When I first read it, it seemed like somebody had taken exactly the image in my mind and written it out and read it back to me. It felt so personal. My connection to this book is so personal. So yeah, I'd give it 5 out of 5 stars. And there's one passage that I quickly wanted to read to you that illustrates the writing style, but like I said, I will be reading the book chapter by chapter, so I'll keep it pretty brief. The leopard of Little Breezes yawned, and farther off from the rooftops of Omaha, Nebraska, to which September did not even wave goodbye. One ought not to judge her. All children are heartless. They have not yet grown a heart, which is why they can climb tall trees and say shocking things and leap so very high that grown-up hearts flutter in terror. Hearts weigh quite a lot. That is why it takes so long to grow one, but as in their reading and arithmetic and drawing, different children proceed at different speeds. It is well known that reading quickens the growth of a heart like nothing else. Some small ones are terrible and fey, utterly heartless. Some are dear and sweet and hardly heartless at all. September stood somewhat generally in the middle of on this day the green wind took her, somewhat heartless and somewhat grown. So yeah, like I said, a beautiful writing style, beautiful words, beautiful story, and I will be reading it in full, chapter by chapter, and at the end I will do a sort of review, recap video of it. Feel free to let me know in the comments, have you read the book? Do you know the series? Are you familiar with the author? Yeah.